Space up and malfunction from your gear.
You're gonna need light.
I know you're looking at something
around, like I said, without, if you don't weigh your full weight, you don't get the full grip on the
geology background.
Yeah.
I like Jessica.
So they'll have liquid cooling in the vehicle as well. Yeah, it's a paddock on the shirt with tubing running the suit to make it more comfortable for long-term usage.
It allows the crew to exist inside the suit for up to 144 hours. Live in the shuttle, since you're so close to Earth, if something were to happen, you can still get in your suit, but you'll be goofing this impossible.
You know, it really doesn't matter what I think. You know, if you look at that are around or doing that, and then once the crews are assigned, they will dedicate together, like inclusively, right? So we say that our vision is to reach for new height and reveal the unknown for the benefit of all.
It is automated. So Orion is fully automated, but it also again, and then the other hand controller is used for attitude control. So do a pitch, a pull back on the stick. So that's basically
So refer to the planetary science community when you are facing towards it, and it ends up masking some.
Put it on and roll. Yeah, hold the front of it and put it. Go to those big rocks to your left a little bit.
There's like a red.
Bend your body down to pick up a rock. And close your hand on it.
That's way too big of a rock.
We have a little bit of time, so let me.
Yeah, I think.
It's easier to do it underhand, and you got to time it like a fishing pole, you know, let off the button.
If it's easy, I think you're not doing it right.
Punch tape.
I did cards. Buddy had binoculars, so I looked up right as the SRBs came out, as the boosters came out.
Part of it is increasing some performance of the propulsion system, so the part is designing it, making sure it does it. Where are you from? Okay.
Remember, our sights are not set on the moon. Our sights are set clearly on Mars. And everything that you're thinking about today, everything that we're going to do on Artemis 1 leads to Artemis 2, which leads to Artemis 3 when we hope to have humans on the surface of the moon. But Artemis 3 is leading to the rest of the Artemis program. The first woman, the first person of color on the surface of the moon, and then the first humans tracking out to Mars and putting our footsteps in building science laboratories and inhabiting another another planet. To me, it's just.
Say this about when it comes to a space flight mission, I think everyone who really truly wants to do this, they should want to be a part of the very next mission. The next thing going is the right one. No matter what your role, no matter what you get to do, because honestly, even if I'm sitting at home on my couch watching it on the news, or if I'm in mission control talking to the crew, you have a go to the moon, all of those are going to feel great. And so whatever your role is, you should embrace that. But all of us should want to be on the next thing smoking. That's how I truly feel. But emotionally. And the most mentally challenging part, I think, is the for me was Russian language training. That was pretty difficult. Machines and schematics, I love that stuff, but the Russian language was challenging. The most physically demanding is the spacewalk training. It's like running a marathon twice, but on your hands, and at least for space station EVAs. And then the most spiritually or emotionally challenging is this time away from family. So really, of all of the things we do, the part for me that is the toughest is when I have to leave home for a long period of time. That's
2015. So I've been working 7 years now on Artemis program, and it's at times it's easy to lose track of the fact that you're building and designing a spacecraft that's going to go to the moon, that's ready to carry humans. Sometimes you get into the rhythm that this is just normal business, and then every now and then I kind of stop and I realize, wow, this is what I'm actually getting to do. I watch Apollo 13. I got to see this on TV and movies, and I'm actually going to be the guy here when we light the engines to go around the moon. That is really amazing. So.
Location. So we won't be flying crew, we'll be flying some mannequins and some torsos that are simulated human tissue and organs that are looking at radiation protection, radiation environment, the acceleration of the vehicle, and how that affects the human body, because our goal is for the crewed flight on Artemis 2.